Let's begin the show with Jammu and Kashmir, where the State Investigation Agency has filed a charge sheet against 3 Hizbul Mujahideen terrorists, including a father-son duo, before the Special Court of the National Investigation Agency. The agency in its investigations also unearthed a large sinister design of Pakistan and the so-called misguided youth who on travel documents travel to Pakistan on the pretext of pursuing professional courses, but reach to terror camps to get arms training and wage jihad against India.
Asif Shabir Naik is a resident of Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir. His father's name is Shabir Hussain Naik, who is currently operating from Pakistan. Both of them are Hizbul Mujahideen terrorists against whom the State Investigation Agency in Jammu and Kashmir has filed a charge sheet. The charge sheet has also been filed against Asif's associate Safdar Hussain, who also belongs to Doda. He is also a Hizbul terrorist based in Pakistan. Asif is in judicial custody after his arrest, and the other 2 accused have been challenged as absconders. The investigation revealed that Hizbul Mujahideen, with the blessings of Pakistani agencies, gave the cover of studentship to Asif, but misused his stay in Pakistan to meet his father, a senior figure of the terrorist outfit. Pakistan had arranged his admission in International Islamic University in Islamabad in a mass communication program and simultaneously facilitated his internship in the media cell of Hizbul Mujahideen run by his father. The forensics of phone devices of Asif showed that he had videographed army installations along the Baramulla-Srinagar road. He had also photographed the access road to the airport and security features adjacent to it. The investigation has pointed out how Pakistani agencies have been brazenly misusing not only the travel on the basis of valid documents, but also the Indian students going to Pakistan for higher studies.
ISI and Pakistan Army, they are very clear in their motives, and their motive is to ensure that they are able to sabotage whatever development and other plans are there in India. And for that they use all sorts of means. Now, Asif's father was already in Pakistan and he has been there since a long time, and he is now as the propaganda chief of Hizbul Mujahideen, that is run by Sayyid Salahuddin. Now, Asif has been going there posing as a student, and for that they have given him admission also to Islamic University in mass communication. He has stayed there for 3 years. That is very surprising. And along with that, he has been trained in all those 3 years. Instead of doing mass communication, he has been trained in sabotage and other means of how to spy. Apart from this, there are many other students who go to Pakistan, and now after this case, it seems that everyone has to be investigated as to how many of them have been converted by the Pakistani authorities over there.
Hundreds of students from Jammu and Kashmir have traveled to Pakistan in recent years for higher studies. Few of them were brainwashed, provided arms training, or recruited in sleeper cells with a motive to gather information to be shared with the handlers sitting across the border. According to a recent report, 17 youths who went to Pakistan for studies have been killed at the line of control while infiltrating Kashmir or during encounters with terror outfits. Investigations have revealed that a separatist lobby arranges valid travel documents from the Pakistan embassy to facilitate students' visits to the country for admission. State Investigation Agency has also filed charge sheets against many people in Kashmir for selling MBBS seats in Pakistani colleges and using the process for terror activities. Higher education regulators therefore have advised Indian students, including overseas citizens of India, not to travel to Pakistan for higher studies.
It is very essential that what the AICTE has done this time, that they have debarred any person who studied in Pakistan that degree recognition into India, and they have said it very clearly that they will not get any jobs. But apart from that, India should ban any student going to such countries, because there it is very well known that instead of they being given education, they are educated in terrorism means and to spy into India.
Security officials have been tracking the youths who traveled to Pakistan on valid visas for short durations and disappeared after their return. They believe that they could have become sleeper cells of terror groups operating from across the border. While the tenure of Kashmiri students may vary, they are trained in operating assault rifles of AK series and using hand grenades. Some of the youths have also been used for money laundering by Pakistan-based terror groups. This is being done to show that the terrorism in Kashmir is an indigenous movement. However, the entire world knows that Pakistan is the epicenter of terrorism, which nurtures terrorist entity